Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of ERP. That's right, ERP, three little letters that tonight stands for eggs. Raw, please. I'm not,
No.
You know what? I'm not touching that. I don't.
Rocky Balboa would be proud.
Scott, is that yours?
Yeah.
Be ashamed. I'm proud of you.
We all know people that ate eggs in high school.
Yeah.
And, oh.
Oh, yeah. So, a little housekeeping before we get into tonight's session. Spoolie will be stepping away from the virtual tabletop. Unfortunately, we wish her the best and hope she finds her Dungeons & Dragons fix wherever she may go. Picking up where we left off 2 weeks ago, as we did take last week off as well. The Devil's Advocates. You came to the Blodkrigga tribe, their small village up high in the Iron Golem Peaks. And after meeting with the chieftain, being brought directly to him due to Quirin being recognized as the chieftain of the Earltoe tribe, Quirin, you were offered a card from a mysterious magical deck, which characters might not know, but the players do indeed recognize as the deck of many things. Of course, because it was Quirin drawing, he drew the Void. Because the gods hate you, Quirin. Plain and simple. Having your soul sucked out of your body, the Devil's Advocates, learning that the Blodkrigga had in some way, shape, or form anchored leaving souls to a burial site beneath their village, you descended down into the crypts below the central temple and chieftain's hut in the village. There you encountered Turkish Thatcher, a gunslinger of questionable renown, who luckily was there to fill out a little bit of space while Quirin's lifeless body rode in Zaz's animate chair. Heading through, you discovered that the doors were indeed opened by offerings of blood. You discovered a treasure room that appears to have been filled with offerings of the deceased, guarded by a Naga, long since dead, reduced to its bone and spiritual-like state. Dispatching of that, you found the key that the Naga was indeed charged with defending, and you proceeded to explore the rest of this crypt-like, I'll say what it is, it's a dungeon. You went across the hall, past a pool of blood, kind of the motif here, to find a ritualistic burial chamber with a number of sarcophagi and a large altar, each of which marked with a counterclockwise spiral. Descending further across, you encountered more and more questionable creatures, things that don't necessarily seem like they should have been there. And upon reaching one room, you discovered the same counterclockwise spiral in the middle of the room, as well as a skeleton which had been chewed upon by a creature, a body of a dead Goliath, and floating in the center is this large purple orb. You again descended further in, heading to the room across the hall, coming across what appears to be some kind of administrative chamber. Finding Zane, the warlock, obviously finding a letter written in Undercommon, asking for safe passage to the village from someone named Aldred. A little aside for our viewers tonight, Aldred was a character from Pre-Stream. Was, a matter of fact, the first BBEG of the town called Briar Glen. Just a little context for our viewers tonight. You found a tapestry, which, after some careful examination, you discovered showed the relationship and the pairings between the imprisoned and the jailers, with Bahamut guarding Torog, with Asmodeus guarding Tiamat, and with Bane guarding Tharizdun. Through some thinking and some deliberation, you determined that this entire crypt was in worship to the chained Oblivion, Tharizdun. And upon reaching the final chamber, a large ceremonial chamber with multiple pools of blood, you see a large cauldron atop a massive pedestal of numerous steps. and in the cauldron is blood. And upon reaching it, a massive amalgamation of demonic flesh and gore came out and attacked the party, ultimately taking Turkish's life as it flailed him on the ground, a la Hulk and Loki. After some deliberation, deciding whether Quirin was in the purple orb or potentially in this cauldron of blood, you did indeed stick your hand into the cauldron of blood and were able to pull Quirin's soul out of the cauldron and back into his very confused body. So, I do apologize for the long recap. It was a week off, so I like to remind you guys. But at this point, setting the scene for you, Turkish has been risen as a zombie by Zaz, because God hates me. John, have fun being 2 people tonight. Okay, there's your 1. Quirin, you are in Zaz's chair. Your armor has been changed. You don't have any of your stuff. It's almost like you know that feeling when you're lying in bed and suddenly you feel like you're falling?
Yep.
You suddenly have that kind of sense, and you've got a severe case of vertigo right now. Is everything previously have been in a blood-red demi-plane of some kind, surrounded by fallen Goliaths, you now find yourself in this very gray room that you've never seen before. There is a dead guy next to you, and your 4 companions are looking at you. Some of them pretty worse for the wear. Zane in particular looks pretty bad.
I'm going to turn around to the zombie and just start feeling their face.
Okay. It's a face.
No. What does it feel like?
Honestly, pretty stiff, as his face itself is fairly swollen from having been slammed against brick.
Yeah, I'm just doing that.
Okay, Quirin's just feeling the face.
Quirin,
What?
you're alive. You're back in your body.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Who are you, new friend? Who are you? I can bring you back. I can bring you back. You want that?
Does he know, Zaz, does he know that he's talking to a corpse?
I mean, it's not totally dead.
He's pretty dead.
I'll keep you posted on that.
Like, he's pretty dead. Like, that puddle over there was once him. And he just... okay.
DM,
Yes.
my chair is now open, right?
I don't know, Quirin, have you stood up?
Yep.
Your chair is now open.
I'm going to shuffle over the zombie Turkish,
Okay.
and
We'll just
while
call
I
him
have him.
Zerkish from now on.
All right, the big Zerk.
The big Zerk.
I'm gonna from here cast Gentle Repose.
Okay, that prevents decomposition, correct? Is that the
Exactly.
intention? Okay.
Yep.
So let me just make a note of
It
that.
also prevents things from becoming undead, doesn't it?
Can you read me Gentle Repose? Good call.
Hold on. You touch a corpse or other remains. For the duration, the target is protected from decay and can't become undead. But he's already undead.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm going to allow a little bit of rule of cool here, because you're being very choosy with your words. Because you're right. He's not. He can't become undead if he is already undead. I will allow it.
And he's gonna.
So, sorry. Just another bit of bookkeeping here. 10 days.
Yep. Total
Okay.
effective is 10 days.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Continue.
No problem. Aside from that, I'm going to prop him up in the chair so he kind of stays up and rigid. And yeah,
Okay.
I look back at Quirin's peeling face.
Yeah.
Hello, Zaz.
Hi, Quirin. How was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Zane's just gonna look back and forth and go, yeah.
Where are we?
It's a long. The Blodkrigga have some sort of way that they can prevent their people from going.
Trap the dead. They trap the souls. They keep them
Yes.
here.
So that's what happened to you. But we returned you to your body. You're whole again.
Where was I kept?
Zane's just gonna point to that cauldron.
I just kind of look over my shoulder.
Spiritual weapon 4th level.
Spiritual weapon 4th level.
Yep.
All right, let me get out your mini, I suppose. Your token, I should say.
Directly over that pole.
Like
Okay.
right on top.
Yep.
Stepping back now.
And then I'm just going to start hammering the sides of it.
Okay.
Are you like making a blender?
No, I'm cutting up the sides so that way the goo falls out.
Yeah, you're attacking it.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll for me. Sorry.
What am I?
I got my word match. Stop hitting me. First roll of the night.
22!
22. Yeah, you guys watch as the spiritual weapon comes out and does indeed start digging into the side of this cauldron. Quirin, go ahead and roll some damage for me, please.
That's 4th level. That's. Ooh.
It's going to be some big damage.
14. That one.
14 damage? Okay. You watch as you do indeed begin, the spiritual weapon kind of goes to hack away at the side, and kind of like when someone was to take, I don't know, like maybe let's think of a skill saw against an above ground pool. You do watch as a small crack does indeed form on the cauldron part of it. There is some ornamental golden rims and a stand, but the cauldron part does appear to be cracked, but not leaking.
Yep, I'm just going to keep fucking hammering it.
Okay. 6 seconds later, you make another attack.
17.
17 does hit. So you go ahead and roll some more damage there. Now, does 4th level spiritual weapon do more damage?
Yes. It does 2d8.
Oh, right. Sorry, I thought it did 3.
Is it only 2d8?
16.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it should be more. 16. Okay. You watch as the spiritual weapon, having kind of just again like a skill saw, dug into the side of this cauldron. Eventually, it must catch, and the spiritual weapon kind of stops for a second, and then kicks back up to full speed as it goes through the bottom of this cauldron. And you watch as this stainless steel metal cauldron kind of falls apart from its stand and goes tung, pung, tung, pum, 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 and falls to the floor. There's no liquid in it.
Is anything like leaking out?
No.
Okay, we can leave now.
I don't know how to help you.
There is no help. Nothing's going to be good.
What happened to you in there?
Nothing. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. And everything was supposed to. Everything was supposed to happen, but nothing did.
What do you mean something was supposed to happen?
I want to leave this place now. Goodbye.
Okay.
Okay. Wait for us.
Touchy subject, and I'll follow.
Okay. So, Quirin, interesting thing of note here. As you pass through the that chamber there with the pool of blood in it,
Yep.
You do see this large purple orb, and it turns to you and is like vibrating. It looks like an eye, and it is focused on you as you walk by.
I'm just gonna laugh and wave and keep going.
Okay.
I wonder what that thing is for.
Tracking, looking, seeing.
Yeah, okay.
Who has the highest intelligence here?
Definitely not me.
16.
Oh, definitely not.
16.
16. Zane was also a 16. Mo, as well as Zane, kind of gathers this too. With Quirin going tracking, looking, searching, the fact that this thing is tracking, looking, searching, hunting, specifically Quirin, is familiar.
Wait. That's a... Wait, that's a Goliath hunter?
Just an eye, no stone to fly.
Did you?
I like that. I like that.
Wait. So, that's connected to those large birds that tried to attack and kill us a bunch of times.
Everything is. It just depends on who is looking through the eye.
That would be the
Everything
big question. I'm
watching and
wondering.
seeing.
Well, I suppose we leave and kill that other chieftain. Are we cool with that?
Other chieftain? Other chieftain.
The one that gave you the card. The one that worships Thera's.
Yes, the card. Okay.
Before we do that, maybe you should change your armor?
Oh.
And you should probably take this back, and I remove your mantle and hand it back to him.
I'm gonna take it and just sit there and stare at it for a bit.
Okay.
I kept it safe for you.
Nothing's safe.
I'm gonna drop his armor in front of me.
Okay.
I recognize that. Did you take it?
Just in case he came back and you weren't you.
Who's me?
That-
Quirin.
Quirin. Yes.
Yeah, that's good enough for me.
I'm gonna take the armor and go back to the Goliath Hunter room.
Okay.
Start changing around the corner.
Okay.
Quirin.
Yep.
What would your passive medicine be?
My passive medicine is +10.
So you have a passive medicine of 20? Is your medicine +10?
Yeah.
So a passive would be 10 plus your bonus.
Yeah, 20.
So your passive medicine is a 20?
Yep.
Okay, as son of a bitch. You've got a common cold. I can smell it on you. But sorry, anywho. Jesus. Okay. As you're changing, you look over at this Goliath, and how it has passed away, and you quickly assess that the cuts are deliberate and self-inflicted.
Okay.
The eye does not stop watching you.
After I change, I'm gonna get real close to it.
Okay.
I'm going to go over to this hallway to see what's going on. Not
Okay.
walk into the room or anything, but just kind of
Okay.
keep an eye. Heh.
Quirin.
Yep.
It's been a while. You should make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. $28.
Okay.
Jesus.
You're plus 11. Whew! Oof! These stats, though. All right. Yeah, you look around the room and you see all these chains. And you feel the anger kind of well up, but you very easily push it back down. You focus on this eye. And you kind of look at it, and it appears to have been struck. Like some cracks have formed. It has not looked away. It is focused solely on you. Not looking at your face or anything, but in your direction.
Yep. I'm going to slowly put my hand around it, very gently.
Okay.
Get up to it so that way I'm facing the eye. And just start smiling and cast Vampiric Touch.
Okay.
It's a roll to see. 23.
Zaz,
I'm-
if that thing
Go ahead.
cracks, I owe you 20 gold.
Okay. Vampiric touch heals you, correct?
Off. Touch of your shadow wreathed hand can siphon life force from others to heal your wounds. The target takes 3d6 necrotic damage, and you regain hit points equal to half the amount of necrotic damage dealt.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
$15.
15. Okay. So heal back 8 because we round up.
Yep.
Right. You watch as the eye kind of quivers as you do this, and goes. Its luminance fades. It slowly becomes a little bit dimmer, but does not crack.
Whoever is watching, I see you. I'm gonna start walking away.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
I changed my armor back.
I see that. Are you ready to go? What were you doing with the eye?
We'll take a look back. I was touching it. It looked like it needed to be.
I don't know if I like this Quirin or not.
know.
Now, before you move all the way back,
Yep.
while all that's happening, and Alastair and Zaz, you step out. Zane is going to kind of lean against the post. He's against there. He's going to kind of look around. He's going to look at you, Mo, and go, "Do we have a way out of here?"
The chief said he'd let us out when.
And Mo, that's not what I mean. He's gonna kind of look around. Zane looks rough, Mo. Like, rough. And you remember that he went down.
Yeah.
He's gonna kind of look at you and go, "Listen, I have a plan. I don't usually do, but you have that cloth thing?
Yes.
Okay. With me and Zaz and Quirin, we usually hang back. If things get out of hand, we'll have time to put it on the ground to get out of here, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you give it to me for now? Just if you're up there hacking away at someone, Mo, you're not going to have a chance to drop it down for all of us. At least I will.
Fine.
He kind of takes it. He kind of picks it up. He's very ginger about it. You know, like he kind of picks up with 2 fingers. And he's like, okay. He looks at you, he goes, last resort.
Hmm.
He's going to tuck it away on his person. At this point, the rest of you do come back. Quirin, as you're going by, Zane's going to go, Quirin,
Yes.
you don't have anything that cures a broken rib, do you?
Broken rib. Yes, I do. I'm gonna walk over and do Cure Wounds level 1.
Cure Wounds level 1? Okay, go ahead and roll the healing for that, please.
Here you go, little rib.
Is that 10?
Yep.
Ooh, good roll. Heal that back. Okay. As he's doing this, Zane looks at you, Alastair, and goes, I don't like this.
Why? We're done now. We got him back. We came what we came to do.
Zane's face, like, is just a shade darker than his hair. And he kind of looks at you, Alastair, and goes, there's something wrong.
Well,
Are you okay?
Well, he kind of looks down. He's scratched. He's got his own blood on him, and there appears to have been maybe at one point pustules that have popped. If you all recall the fight, because I have a problem. He's like, no. Kettle leans in and goes, Blaster, they killed tieflings.
I recall. I do. It's not a nice thing to hear about or to see.
Alastair, they didn't kill me.
Because you're with us.
Kind of looks at all you and goes, right. All right, so let's go kill the other guy.
Let's at least get out of here. Alright, Quirin, he said he'd only let us out if he heard your voice.
Heard my voice. He was going to let us out?
no.
Yes.
Okay. I am going to cast. Let me see here. Path to the Grave on myself.
That's like your whole character, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Curse one creature you can see within 30 feet. So the next turn they is cursed and the next attack is super vulnerable on them, but it does the super like screech that it does.
What?
Back when we originally did it, it was like a massive yell. Just screaming.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. So, essentially, you guys watch as Quirin kind of goes a little heavy. Like, all of his limbs kind of give out. And there's this horrible, mournful, just...
Think that did it?
You watch as the bars slide up.
Time to leave.
Hmm.
Sure.
All right. So at this point, you guys are off the map. So Quirin, this is new to you, but you find yourself in a very narrow hallway with a very steep staircase, where the staircase, the stonework matches the stonework of the floor previous that you had found. But as you go up, you notice that the stonework stops and earth begins, and eventually turns into the kind of soft furs and hides that line the chieftain's chamber. And you all walk into the chieftain's chamber at this point, and Eliok is sitting on his throne. He turns and looks and goes, "Hey, well then, it appears that our little device down there be working."
It works for everyone knows.
He's gonna kind of look at Quirin and look at the rest of you. What happened?
We pulled him out, and he was like
Right.
this.
Quirin, come here, brother.
Okay. Walk straight forward.
He's gonna take one finger and drag it behind your ear, and he's gonna cast Greater Restoration. I will let you decide if that has any effect.
I'm gonna slightly hang my head, come back up, smile, and cast Blight.
At Eliok.
Yep.
Okay. Let me just get his stat block out here.
37.
There's Eliok. What kind of save is it? I do apologize.
Oh, that's right. Con 18.
It is con. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Huh. Natural 1.
Oof.
And how much damage, sorry?
37.
37?
Yep.
You watch as Eliok kind of shudders for a second as it looks like the moisture is being sucked out of him. He kind of cracks his neck, and his eyes meet yours, Quirin. He goes, "What's that for?"
Nothing. And everything. It doesn't matter, you know. It doesn't matter how much you try. Everything is done.
Yeah. Looks at the rest of you and goes, "So, why you still be here then?"
What was that? What was all of that?
Don't know what you be talking about. Honestly.
You know, the creature that came out of the cauldron and that almost killed all of us. That was
So,
bloody.
see, now here be the issue. We be dabbling with some dark magics.
Yeah,
We do what we
Yeah.
have. Don't be interrupting me, boy. You see what we have to be doing to stop our people from going where everyone else be going. We're not happy with it either. However, whatever you be fighting down there, be coming from the deck. Your friend knew what he be getting into when he draws from a deck of cards. Didn't ya?
I knew what I was getting into, but not where I would end up.
Be happy you didn't be ending up in the infinite spiral.
The where?
The
Is that near Dragon Tail or
We are all going to end up there.
Hey. I like you, Quirin. I like your philosophy.
It's new. Very, very
Hey.
new.
Suits ya. Your friends here, I don't think they be understanding the bigger picture. But I'm glad you're here, Quirin.
I hurt you.
You
Oh,
remind me of your mother.
why? Why do you say that?
You're brash. You march in here, bringing these folk, fully aware of what we do to people like him. March in here and you sit down in front of me. And just speak to me like an equal. Bold. I offer you a draw from a deck. A deck which you and me both knows done terrible things. And you did it. You stand here in front of me now after I try and help ya. And you hurt me.
Yes. Didn't want to. Didn't care to. But I know, and you know, that nothing is right.
Oh no. Things haven't been right for a long time.
Will you let us leave now?
Yeah. Maybe. That depends, Quirin. I'd like to offer you a spot here. Like to welcome you to me tribe. Think of it as a what's the best way to put it? As an apology.
And what in return would you like for this spot?
Oh no. You see, that's the problem between me and my peers. I've got a conscience. Your mother and I, we had our disagreements, but we was something once. It really broke me heart to have to tell Grumashaw where you were.
Grumashaw? Do you know where he is?
Oh, Laster. That is sweet that you want to see him.
So you sold them out.
Oh yeah.
Of course. It doesn't matter. They're all dead now anyway.
Not your mother.
He's very long gone. Long.
We'll see about that. Most of you can be leaving. Quirin, you're welcome to stay. Tiefling, you don't have the option.
And who's going to stop us?
I'd like you to try.
So at this point, let's see here. One sec, just reading something real quick here that I wrote down because my writing is illegible. I need Mo and Alastair. I need you both to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
Excuse me.
Oh,
3.
3.
If it's a way or saving throw, yeah, +4, still 7.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
still 7. Okay. You both hear a different voice. Mo, yours comes from the room across from you, and Alastair, yours comes from behind you. And almost in a spooky unison, you hear this monotone female Goliath voice go, I suggest you both believe in. And you both walk out of the hut.
And there's a cat.
And there's a cat, apparently, yes. He's here, he wants attention.
Okay.
And yeah, you two will just walk out of the hut.
Alright.
Eliok kind of looks over at Zaz and goes, take your trophy and go with them.
Okay.
Okay, and you're leaving too?
Yeah, just me in the chair trotting along.
Okay. So at this point, Mo and Alastair, you both kind of step outside this weird hut spire thing. Zaz, you as well do follow. Quirin, you look over and you just see a absolutely terrified Zane.
Yep. I'm just gonna
He's looking at you like, help.
slowly gonna walk over to him. Big, creepy smile on my face. Gonna get right close to his ear, give him a hug. Don't worry. I can make it so that way you're dead, but not dead. Do you trust me?
With awakened mind, Zane is going to say, I don't think it matters if I'm dead, but I need to get out of here. I'd rather be awake for it.
Okay. I can do that too. Just trust, and then you will... And I'm gonna cast Banishment.
Okay. He's going to allow it to happen.
Yep.
Zane vanishes before you query. Zaz, you're kind of standing out there with Alastair and Mo. They're like grinding their teeth as they're kind of slowly walking out of the hut.
Mhm.
Quirin, what are you doing?
Turning around to Eliok and just arms wide open, smiling.
Hey, clever trick. It'll be back.
I know. It was not meant to give him time. It was meant so that way I would not be here when he returns.
You be staying then?
I have many more things to do. For your god. And mine. I start slowly walking out.
He goes, as you're walking out, he goes, Blodkrigga. Killed him. I'm going to get you guys to roll for initiative, please.
Okay.
So let me get this map. This might take a while.
Okay.
It would help if my rolls would go through, but
Yeah, I know.
You got a 4.
Avery can be a little iffy. Okay, so has everyone rolled initiative?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, that map's still loading. Oh boy.
It's a big one.
Okay. Yeah, it is. And it took a while too. You'll see why. So, if everyone has initiative, higher than a 20.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Higher than a 15.
I have 15 on the dot.
You have 15 on the dot for Quirin. Higher than a 10.
I got a 12.
12 for Zaz. Guys. Higher than a 5?
Nope.
Higher than 0?
4.
I think mine is also 4.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
what it says on stream.
Okay, well, you guys, you know what? Story-wise, you guys are under suggestion. That kind of makes sense. I will allow it.
Oh my god, this map.
I'm still loading.
Yeah, I know.
So am I.
It's a big image. This is one that will be on Twitter afterwards, probably as a zip file.
Fuck.
Oh, whoa.
I'm just watching this stream here to see when John has it.
Come on. Taking its sweet time tonight.
Oh, it's big. It is very big. I do apologize, but it needs to be.
I've got one last chunk. That's it.
Yeah, it'll be the
Dash.
last picture. Oh, boy. For everyone in chat, we do apologize. We do play online, so sometimes server side, which is me, I have quite a huge image, and when that has to go out to a multitude of people, it gets it takes some time. I should have preloaded this. I do apologize, but then there would have been the spoilers, and nobody be wanting the spoilers. So,
Vol'jin, is that you?
Watch out for the voodoo.
yes, because the trolls in WoW are not racist at all.
God damn it, Bon Samdi.
Yeah, that's a bit closer. Is it everyone just has that one last one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, I am sorry, guys, but oh, jeez,
I'm sure it'll be worth it. Just give it a second.
I don't like New Quirin. New Quirin gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, he kind of. Whoo!
Why? Why do you say that?
I don't know what to think.
So, Quirin, while you were in there, did you read any Nietzsche by any chance?
No. I don't think
No?
so.
Well, you're certainly a fucking nihilist. Like, this also implies that Nietzsche exists in,
Yeah, fuck.
in my world. Which,
He's a really angry gnome.
the gods are dead! The gods... A couple years later, Nietzsche's dead. Oh, man, I should have just preloaded this. Hashtag New Quirin, yes. Everyone be sure to
Blast that hashtag on social media.
flash that hashtag with hashtag New Quirin. New Quirin is best Quirin, as he's currently the only Quirin. Man, this is taking a while. I mean, the map is 7,000 by 7,000, so.
Holy Christ.
Are we sure we didn't leave part of him behind? Like,
You might have. Just a reminder for you, Zaz, as we are getting into combat here. Turkish will use the zombie stat block.
Oh, he's unattacking.
Okay, but just in case it does come up, that is his health and stuff like that.
Okay.
Man, this is, I think, the longest it's ever taken for a map to load.
It has. God damn.
Jeez. I do apologize, everybody. I should know better. I am also on new internet, so hashtag old queer and hashtag new queer. We'll put a poll on Twitter later. You guys can pick who you prefer.
I don't think anybody prefers the new Quirin.
No, I don't think everybody likes the new queer.
Hey, well, maybe we just haven't gotten used to him.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
Yeah, this map is taking forever. Man, internet, everybody. I do do apologize.
I want to take like a short break or something.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So let's
5
do
minutes?
that.
Does anybody have that like old timey intermission music queued up?
Nothing that's not copyright.
Oh yeah. God
Yeah.
damn it. Damn it, internet.
Sure. It's a little early for break. Man, I made a boo-boo here, didn't I? Whoopsies!
What's everyone in chat think so far?
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Oh no. I see some
Oh
rocks.
my god, Tanner.
Holy shit. I haven't loaded in, but god damn.
so I made the village.
Yep.
Huh.
Put some work into this, god damn.
Yeah, I mean, there is 16. No, wait, sorry, 26 unique buildings. I need a hobby.
This is your hobby.
This is my hobby.
I'm not loaded. I'm always
Oh,
watching shit on. So.
I'm
Yeah,
watching it on stream.
yeah. There's
Oh,
a good
fuck.
idea.
Okay, alright. Jesus,
What?
Tanner.
You just realized the scale.
Holy Christ.
If you scroll down to the bottom, you'll notice that there's crops.
Individual crops. Individual
Yes.
plants, you fucking... you absolute mad lad.
We know you had a
Has
head
got any
injury,
more of that?
Tanner.
Yeah, this happened before the head injury.
Oh, great.
Yeah, you guys should see my screen because this is about to get real bonkers. So is everyone in?
Is this a good time
Nah,
to say
fam.
I have less than
Oh.
half health and no spells?
I'm in.
And
Yes,
you gave
okay.
the one exit to Zane.
All right. So, top of the round. Scott, if you don't mind just looking off of the stream for the time being until it loads for you. Hopefully it gives you a little bit.
Okay.
So top of the round, Quirin, you are up. What would you like to do, sir?
I'm gonna turn around and is the boat still there?
It is.
Guten Tag! And I'm gonna fucking
You
run.
cocksucker. You cocksucker. I was waiting. I was waiting for somebody to remember the boat was there. Okay. So, with that action, Quirin, you say Guten Tag. Iliog kind of looks at you like, what do you... And the foldable boat sitting in front of him that was given to him as offering has now heard its command word. And with the words, Guten Tag, explodes into a 15-foot boat. You hear Iliog go, "Ugh," as this boat suddenly just appears in his room. Quirin, you're using your movement, then what are you doing?
That was my action to say the word, right? Or...
Yes, it was. It is an
Yeah.
action to activate it.
Alright, then after that, I have... Let's see here... Bonus action, healing word on Laster.
Okay,
Level.
so you can roll that.
Yep.
Zaz, you are on deck.
Yep.
Nine.
Okay.
9 points of health to you, Laster. And then I'm just gonna start laughing and running away.
Okay. That's your turn then?
Yep.
All right, Zaz, you are up. What would you like to do?
So we're headed for the clearing over in like the west.
Yeah,
Kinda like a
you
straight line.
notice that there is a wall. That's what that line is there.
Yeah.
Excuse me. You notice the wall. As far as you can see right now, that's the only exit.
Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna cast. No, that's not gonna work. Whatever. Fog cloud
Okay.
at third level.
Okay. What is the size of that?
Normally it's first, so that'd be an extra 40 feet. So it's a 60-foot radius sphere, centered on a
60
point
foot.
within range.
Okay, do you want to use your point there to point out where you want it?
Sure. Just give me a sec. Quickly get some. Let's go. It's space, right?
It should be space, yeah.
Oh.
I think I'm thinking there.
Right there. Okay, and you say 60-foot radius.
Yeah, that's right. Rub them.
So there's the fog cloud there.
Cool.
So you watch as it just and Quirin is gone. You guys are on the edge of it.
And I am just booking it.
Okay, using your movement.
Yep.
I assume the chair is behind you with Zerkish in it.
Yep.
Okay. Next up is the guards' turn. And the guards, who are right next to you, Alastair and Mo, they're going to move here. He's going to make a perception check to see if he can see you. Yeah, he can see you. Each one is going to take a spear attack at you guys.
Okay.
So on Mo, that is a 21 to hit.
Shield.
Okay, and that is your weapon class then. Your weapon class, your armor class, correct?
No, it's 19 plus 5, so it's 20.
Oh, so you're fine then. Okay.
Yeah,
24.
I'm fine.
And on Alastair, that is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so you are going to take...
The fog cloud, does that obscure anything?
I rolled a perception check
Okay.
to see if you can see him, because he's right on the edge.
Yeah.
So... you're going to go ahead and take 15 points of piercing damage as a spear kind of... That is going to end their turn. On initiative count 5, however. Let's see your visions here. So Mo, you're probably going to be able to see past this fog cloud and everything to there. So you're going to see all of these, as well as looking to your other side. You will also see all of these.
Oh my god.
Alastair, you're up. What would you like to do?
God. As an action, I am going to channel Divinity Abjure Enemy.
Okay. So
the guard number 1 needs to make a Wisdom saving throw with a DC of 16.
Yeah. Nope.
So, on failure, the creature is frightened and its speed is reduced to 0, and it can't benefit from bonuses to speed for 1 minute or until it takes any damage.
Okay.
So that's my action, and then I'm going to use my movement to GTFO.
Yep. Obviously.
Yeah,
you're in fog, so they're going to be.
And then I don't have any spells, so I can't do anything.
It's through a dungeon.
That's it.
Okay. That's it. Mo, you're up. At the same time, this happens simultaneously because you and Alastair both rolled 4.
I'm gonna just kind of visually think of where it was. I'll pull out that staff that and I'm gonna expend some of those charges and cast Wall of Ice.
Okay. So
it's 10 foot long panels. So
okay.
I'm just this
10
is a big,
foot long panels.
Yeah.
Okay. So 100 feet.
Yeah, so 100 feet.
What direction would you like?
I'm gonna run. I'll move my 30 feet first, and then just kind of start. What's the button for pointer? Okay.
There you go.
Somewhere around here, and just kind of like that. Just kind of like
An L shape?
Yeah, like an L shape, and just stretch it as long as I can.
Okay, so this would be 3 of those panels.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
And then, as long as you can, the other direction. So that'd be
Yeah.
another 70 feet. Would be right there. Oh, I did it wrong. There we go. All right. So this, you guys can't see it, but you hear this as this wall of ice kind of shoots up into the fog. Mo, does that end your turn?
Yeah, I spent my action. I can't dash. That's it.
Okay. So, Quirin.
Yep.
You had a conversation with Heliok. How long does banishment last?
Banishment lasts, I think, a minute.
Correct?
Yep.
Yes. Okay, so somewhere inside the Batcave, there's a loud, and Zane kind of just lands on top of a boat. He's like, okay. And he's gonna kind of look, and there's Heliok trying to like scramble from behind this boat to lift himself up. He's gonna go, okay, Guten Tag, and the boat's gonna go boom, small, and he's gonna pick it up, and he is going to haul ass this way until there's a loud poof in the fog as Zane, holding the foldable boat, hits the ice. It's like, oh fuck, oh no. That's gonna end Zane's turn. Quirin, you are up. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna hear that and go on the other side of the ice
Okay.
and just sit there. Come down from the mountain, see what is done. And just sit there and just start singing random songs.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. Okay. Zaz, you're up. What would you like to do?
I'm going to add my 35,
Okay.
and that's it.
All right. Alastair and Mo, what are you guys doing?
I'm just gonna look at Quirin. Could I?
Can you see me?
What I have? Oh,
Not
well, I
really.
know. I ran.
You can hear him though.
Yeah, I know his. Would I have been able to hear the sound of a tiefling smashing into an ice wall?
Make a make a perception check, just as a free action.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. That's what
fine.
happens when you try and smoke and type things.
Mhm.
10.
No, you didn't hear him.
Right. I'm just going to. I'll just look at Quirin and Quirin, come on, and I will run and dash.
Okay.
I am going to go towards the sound of Quirin's voice.
I'm like
Okay.
up against the ice wall, just like hugging it.
I'm going to try and feel for him and then try and drag him.
Okay.
So I use 15, so I can go 7 technically with that, and then use my action to go another 15.
18 to fight that.
Okay, give me a second.
Okay.
And that's just a strength check, right?
Yep.
Not a... Okay.
24.
24.
Yeah, you grab him and you pick him up. He's fighting, but you are a chonky lad, sir.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. This point, yeah, you guys can't really see outside of the fog cloud. Yeah. Okay. Zane's gonna take his turn. He's gonna be up against. He kind of hears Quirin singing, and he's kind of looking around, and he feels his foot against this Blodkrigga guard, and he's still holding the boat. He puts the boat away, and he's going to move this way, feeling alongside the ice until there's an opening. And he's going to move the next 10 feet, which is measured weird here on map tools.
Yep.
And then he's Alastair and Quirin, you guys can hear him panting, and he is like panic panting. And then you hear, I'm gonna roll it. 8. Oh, 1 second.
Oh shit. This is
No, it's not what you think it is.
Oh no.
You hear as Zane has reached into his bag of tricks and has summoned a tiger. That's gonna end Zane's turn. Quirin, you're up. What would you like to do?
Sorry, I had something in my mouth.
That's fine. Get it out.
I'm being drugged away.
Okay.
I hear a kitty. I hear Zane panting.
Well, kitty. Okay, yeah, we'll go with kitty.
Yep. Let me see here. Fuck it. I'm just gonna run straight this way.
Okay.
Back into the wall and run straight this way.
Okay.
And almost run into Zaz.
Yeah.
What's the vision
Okay.
of the fog cloud?
Zaz, that would be up to you.
It's a dense fog. Like,
Yeah. Does it state the vision is reduced to like 5 feet, or is it just visions? Does it say anything like that?
the sphere spreads around corners, and its area is heavily obscured.
Heavily
doesn't
obscured.
say.
Okay, so you can't see shit.
Okay.
Okay, so Quirin, yep, you're running confused. Zaz, you are up. What would you like to do? Excuse me.
I'm going my speed, and I'm going to Okay, I'm going to disperse the cloud or the fog.
Okay. So let me just make sure I know how to do that. I have to set this to eraser mode. There it is.
I forgot about those things.
Oh, it got rid of everything. Oh well. Susie, there is. Okay, we'll just say the fog's gone for the time being.
Yep.
Because yeah, it erases everything on top of it. That's interesting. Good to know. I'll have to put those on different layers now. Okay. All right. So the fog is gone. You guys can see. Alastair, you see Zane stand there panting, holding what looks like a tan bag in his hand, and he's kind of leaning back as there is there's a tiger in front of him now.
Have I seen this before?
No.
Okay.
Also, with the fog dispersing, I should point out these guys become visible as well. All right, so Zaz, that was your turn, right? Just getting rid of the fog cloud, or you still have movement and stuff, correct?
I did my movement. Does stop the concentration spell count as an action, or do I just kind of like drop it?
I'll just say you drop it.
Cool. I'll ready a moonbeam at second level in
Okay.
case someone comes in and like attacks someone, an ally.
Okay, so if an ally is under attack, you wish to cast Moonbeam on that creature.
Yep.
Okay.
An ally within range.
All right. Right. Yes. Okay. We went Alastair Mo, then we went Mo Alastair. Let's go Alastair Mo this time. Alastair.
I'm just gonna look over at Zane and go, Jesus is a tiger! Come on!
He's gonna look at you and go, "Who's Jesus?"
It's a church thing.
The guy I know.
He loves me.
Sleeping my lunch. All right. Yes. Okay. And that's your action. That's it.
That's it. I got nothing.
Okay. Mo, you are up. What would you like to do?
I can't really do anything because that wall of ice is concentration. So
Yes,
I'm
it
just
is.
gonna. Oh, I'll stay with the pack. I'll only move 30.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. It's now Eliok's turn. And you guys don't see it because of the wall of ice. But Quirin, make a perception check for me, please.
Perception. 11.
Okay. Yeah, you do hear this as he's not trying to hide it. Just want to see if you heard far enough. You hear Eliok say something along the lines of, "You may have failed, but they need your vessel for someone a little bit more important." And you just hear a that's gonna end his turn.
Yep.
It's now Zane's turn. Zane is going to, having let the tiger go, is going to fucking do his damnedest to avoid this guy as he goes by. Use his action to dash right about there because that's 30 feet. Doesn't count the first 5, does it? As a free action, Alastair, Zane is going to grab you and he's going to put a piece of paper in your hand.
Okay.
It's folded up and it is sealed. And he says, "Remember what the guy said at the barbershop?
No.
He said write her a letter.
Yes.
If, you know, he's going to hand you this. And you know who it's for."
Okay.
One sec, I have a new initiative to roll. Of course. Quirin, you do hear it first. There's and you see hopping up on top of the wall of ice is an absolutely massive werewolf. Quirin, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh shit!
Run right about here.
Okay.
And do. And then from there, I'm going to cast Anti-Life Shell.
Okay, and what does that do?
Shimmering barrier around me in a 10-foot circle. The only
Okay.
things that can go through it are undead or constructs. Anything living or anything else cannot get through it.
Okay. And that's on you?
That's on me.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. Zaz, you're up.
Clip, clip, clop.
Yep.
Peek back, make sure there's nothing really like getting in the way.
Right.
Keep that moonbeam prepared.
Yes.
And that's it.
Now, just did you mark off that spell slot? Because preparing a spell does use it up if it fizzles.
Yep.
Okay, just making sure. Sorry, I have to placate a very needy kitty right here. Hello. Yes, good girl. Okay. Alastair. Sorry, we went Alastair mode last time. Mo, your turn.
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run. Oh, that works out.
Yeah, that works out pretty good.
I'm just gonna run, and I'm got my. Oh shit!
Surprise, motherfucker!
All right. Yeah. I'm just gonna wait for. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait.
Okay. Alastair, you're up.
I'm just gonna have to run, and I am yeah. Do I see this guard on the outside from where I am?
From where you are, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you'd see that guard. Yeah. You also see this dude
Okay.
because you're right there, right? Okay. Eliok, who has moved past turn, I apologize, is going to step out, and suddenly Tiger. This happens behind a wall of ice, and you watch as the large, familiar werewolf on top of the wall of ice kind of looks back and goes, and Quirin, he's looking through you
Yep.
at Zane. He's gonna haul ass this way, and he's gonna get through your anti-life shell
Oh, fun.
because he is a revenant.
Yep.
It's Zane's turn, and as an action, Zane is going to grab you, Quirin, and try and throw you backwards.
They can't touch me.
Can you not get it? Oh, right. How
Anti-life
how
shell.
far is your radius?
10 feet.
Oh, it's only 10 feet.
Yep.
He should be in it then, shouldn't he?
Oh, yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's already in the shell.
All right, then. Perfect, yeah.
So he's going to run up and try and grab you. Are you resisting?
Nope.
Okay, he's going to grab you by your armor and just throw you back as far as he can.
Yep.
I'm going to roll a strength check for that.
Yep.
Nat 20.
Oh, nice. So the tiefling in a time of need just fucking yeets a Goliath.
Yeah. However, that nat 20 is still a 19.
Oh,
Because he's a
no.
neg 1.
Yep.
So he's going to say, I'm going to say, throw you probably 20 feet back.
Yep.
You see him pull something out of his pocket as a bonus action.
Yep.
Can't tell what it is. Quirin, is your turn. What are you doing?
Shrugging and running.
Okay.
Skirting around so that way I don't, walk into...
The chair or anything. Yeah.
Yep. And my life shell doesn't
Okay.
trip anybody.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking just whack someone as you go by.
Yep. I'll go
Okay.
right there. Yep. That's it.
Okay. Zaz, you're up.
$35. Same deal.
Sorry about that. I accidentally muted myself. Still just prepping Moonbeam. Okay.
Wait,
Oh,
Mo's
sorry.
fighting that guy there, right?
Mo has walked into this individual.
Okay. Yeah, same deal then, just as a reaction. Prep the spell.
Okay. Alastair, let's say you're next. What are you doing?
Okay. I'm going to run up to this dude, and I am going to take 2 swipes as I run by.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
First one's 19, the second one's 22.
Yeah, both. Barely hit.
Oh. Okay. Give me a second here. So 25. Nope. Maybe 25 damage. We'll see.
Oh yeah, you re-roll the one.
So 3. So 27 damage.
7 damage. All right. So you go by, and that's both swings, correct?
Yep.
Okay. You go by as the Goliath kind of falls, bleeding out. A very thick, dark blood. Anything else from your last turn?
That's it.
All right, Mo, you're up. What would you like to do?
Fucking Quir. Oh, Quirin didn't make it far enough. I want to wait for. I want to do something, and it doesn't. The staff doesn't say it, but I assume I can do it.
Let's
I want to remove concentration on Wall of Ice.
Okay.
And then, because I have enough charges, once Quirin and Zaz make it past like the opening, I want to fill this front wall with another Wall of Ice. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll call that. We'll say you're dispelling. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll say that. Which makes this nice and easy for me. Oh, I just drew it again. Oh, that's weird. I see what I did. Nope. Apparently, I drew it a third time.
It just keeps getting brighter.
There it goes. Yeah. Darker and darker and darker. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna say you're holding your action to use your what is it? Staff of Frost.
Yeah, Staff of Frost.
To use you're holding an action for when Quirin and Zaz get past the gates.
Yeah.
Once that condition is met, you want to cast Wall of Ice to seal the city.
Yes.
Okay. Mo, it is important to note you do still see that Zane is far up the road.
I know. And we have a plan. Or Zane has a plan.
Yeah. Okay. That ends your turn?
Yeah, because I'm the only one that would know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Zane is going to run back 30 feet. As his bonus action, he's going to turn around, and as he's turning around as his bonus action, he's going to look at you, Quirin, and say, just run. And you see him pull out a black sheet, and he spreads it on the ground, forming a large, what appears to be spectral hole. And Quirin, make an intelligence check.
12.
You kind of see where this is going.
Yep.
And you watch as he's kind of turning. You see that his hands kind of slowly start coming to a point, as if he's starting to cast something else, but really quite can't. You would recognize this as primal savagery.
Yep.
And Alastair, Mose, as you see this too, as Malvain is going to run at Zane and pounce on him. And as he does, you watch as they both fall into the Well of Many Worlds and vanish from your sight.
Does the cloth be
It's still on the ground.
Oh, it's still on the ground.
Yes. Quirin, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
That was right about here.
Yeah.
Go grab it.
Okay.
Start running.
Okay. Zaz, it's your turn. What would you like to do? Just running. Alastair?
Same thing. I didn't even lose momentum as I striked.
Yeah, you're still going.
Yep.
Okay. Mo, Quirin is still inside, so you didn't use that action.
No.
What are you doing?
Mm, 20, that would be... 1 second, sorry. I'm just trying to calculate. Shit. Oh, is the one across from me dead, or is he the one that
Alastair
hit?
killed his. You didn't.
Okay. Shit. Fuck. I'll attack mine and then I'll just run.
Okay, make your 3 attacks.
Yeah. Nat 20, 26, and 21.
Yeah, all hit.
Okay, so... I don't know what a D5 is.
Very weirdly shaped.
Uh, 28 total.
Oh yeah, you just hack him to bits. As you
All right.
watch his Quirin's taking time, you just turn around and.
Alright,
Oh
no,
man,
just-
he's gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll just keep running.
All right, top of the round, Quirin, you're up. What would you like to do?
Out the city and get the fuck out.
And having escaped Ishvalda, which was the name of the town, we're going to take a break. So, I will change. All right, so, Devil's Advocates. At this point, you are running from the city, and you see, looking back, a number of Goliath, just both commoners and warriors, all starting to gather at the gates. What are you guys doing?
Just booking it. Or now that we're away, just I'll just on the outside, I'll just cast Wall of Ice.
Okay,
we're
you're doing the
running
wall of ice
away.
thing.
Yeah, yeah,
All right, and you guys just want to book it for a bit?
Sure.
yeah.
How long are you
Yeah.
guys booking it for?
Who's the slowest member?
Who has the slowest movement speed?
I got 30.
I'm
30?
I think 30 is the slowest.
Okay, who has the lowest constitution, Quirin?
Me.
Okay, so Quirin, what is your con modifier?
-1.
-1. So I'm going to say, typically, a normal person would be able to run for probably, let's say, 30 minutes, right?
A normal adventurer.
I know, yeah, of course, yeah, that's what I mean. A normal player character would be able to go for about half an hour. Quirin, you start slowing down in about 25 minutes. During this run, you guys do realize that Zane is not with you.
Yep.
Alastair, you still have that letter in your hand.
That letter is tucked inside of my breastplate.
Okay.
Just head down running.
All right. So yeah, for about 25 minutes, you guys just run. Mo, how long does Wall of Ice last for? Do you know?
It's 10 minutes concentration, I believe.
10 minutes concentration. Okay.
Yeah.
So give me a second. I'm going to do a roll here to see what they're doing. Okay. Let's get a percentiles. 45. Okay. Yeah. Zaz, you and Quirin both have the highest passive perception, correct?
Mine 16.
Zaz, what is your passive perception?
He's muted.
He's pooping.
No, pardon. The car was honking outside. Passive
right.
is 17.
17. Okay, so Zaz, you do kind of look back in Quirin as well. You don't appear to be followed.
We should find
So-
some place to rest. Some place to rest our feet.
Ugh, how are you singing?
Why can you not?
Because we've been running for, seems like 45, 80 minutes.
Yes, and everything hurts. And it is horrible. And we are going to die.
Can I like make a survival check or whatever and try to find some sort of cover? Like,
Okay.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, go ahead and make a survival check.
All right. Oh, what's my survival? Oh, that makes it easy. Raw. Oh yeah,
you got
right
them-
thing.
No, you got them right.
No, 7.
7. Your mind's racing, Mo. You just watched Zane fall into this magical artifact, being pounced on by what you can only assume was Malvain. You're winded. You're tired. You're kind of looking around, but it's really hard to focus right now.
Alright. I'll just keep going.
Okay. So, what are you guys doing then?
Keep walking.
Okay. So, which direction are you guys going?
No fucking clue.
Okay. You guys-
Do I,
Oh,
do
go
I
ahead.
rem-
Sorry.
do I remember kind of like the general path that we had taken? I don't even know if this is the same path that we would have come into the city or not. Like, just to make an educated guess of how to get back towards Dragon Tail.
What kind of roll would you like to make for that? What do you think would be?
I think athletics. No, I think
Yeah.
survival probably.
Okay. Yeah. So, go ahead and make a survival check for me.
8.
8. Again, you're kind of lost.
Yeah.
So, devil's advocates, the 4 of you. You begin just heading downwards, down the mountain. It's the only direction that makes sense. And eventually, Zaz, you see a small shock of white on a stone, maybe 100 feet ahead of you.
Hey, look, a small shock of stone on a or some small thing of white.
Shock of stone!
Shaka Khan.
Eventually, you guys walk up and you see a familiar 3-tailed fox cleaning itself. Kind of looks at you for. You're going the wrong way.
Thank you. Is this place safe to rest?
No. No, it is not.
Does this look infected to you? It's the spear staff.
Let's make you a medicine check. Kind of tilts its head and goes, No. No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Can you help us get off your mountain?
Kind of looks at you, Mo, and kind of has like a 1,000-yard stare. I'm sorry about your friend.
Yeah.
It was very brave. Looks
I-
over at you, Quirn. Are you okay?
No.
Do you want to be okay?
No.
Why?
Before there was fear. Before there was thinking and trying and being and agony. Now, everything comes into play. Everything slips in, slips out.
Wisdom saving throw.
$22.
Let me bring up the Kitsune's stack block because it has a very high spell save.
Hmm?
Okay, one sec here. Okay. Its spell save is 24.
Fuck. Yep.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I was just reading it trying to figure out
No worries.
that's a boo-boo on my part. I didn't realize the spell save was so high. Quirn. It looks at you, this small white fox with 3 tails, and goes, you went and you met the chieftain of the Blodkrigga tribe. And you pulled a card from a deck that trapped you in chains beneath the village. Your friends saved you. And unfortunately, after the chieftain showed his allegiance to Grumashar and his tribes, you all tried to run. And your friend, the purple tiefling, was attacked by a werewolf who he took with him into a spectral hole in the ground. As the Kitsune cast Modify Memory.
Yep.
Yeah, Men in Black style.
Yep.
Yeah, more or less is basically what that works. She goes, do you understand what happened?
I don't feel good. Oh.
We'll pass. Quirn,
Yep.
you notice as you've been running, you've been holding the Well of Many Worlds in your hand,
Yep.
actually clutching it very tightly. And only now are you realizing that there's something hard in it, and it's hurting your hand.
Gonna unwrap it.
It's a small pocket watch. Same one Zane got from the watchmaker in Ashbourne. It's called the Pocket Watch of Second Chances.
Gonna put it into my pocket and fold up the sheet and put it into my pack.
Mm-hmm. The rest of you watch this happen, and Quirin's whole demeanor change as this kitsune kind of turns, and one of its tails comes behind and holds it up to the front of its mouth, kind of like a shh motion. She looks at you, Alastair, and in your head you hear, it's probably for the better.
I just nod.
She gestures behind her to her right. She goes, that's the way. Just keep heading down the mountain. Just... She pauses, she goes, that's not fair. I assume you're looking for the quickest way, or are you looking for the safest way?
At this point, sopping up some of the blood from my side. Probably the safest.
Are you sure?
How
Unless-
dangerous is the quick way?
It's not the mountain that's dangerous, it's what's at the base. You kind of look down and you can see that there's this sprawling forest kilometers away through the mist.
You mean where the manticores are?
Oh, there's far worse than the manticores down there.
Is that where Groomshar is?
No. Grumishar's not on this mountain, though he is here somewhere. Down there, I believe the locals have dubbed it the Dark Wilds.
Why?
There's something evil. Something permeates the very woods, the moss, the stones. Looks at Zaz. The mushrooms. There's something wrong. It's 2 days travel through if you move quickly.
And the other way?
What's that, sorry? I didn't quite hear
And-
that, that's me.
And the other way?
She points down to her left, she goes, that way's about a 3-day travel and will take you back to, what is the town's name? It's on the coast.
Rivermouth.
Rivermouth, yes. It's longer. Your result is safer. Or you can get off the mountain now. Try your luck in the Dark Wilds.
If we do not leave the mountain now, they will be chasing us.
Looks at you, Quirin. They are. You made quite the impression on something that's very obviously looking for you now.
I guess time is of the essence. I guess we don't have a choice, you know. We got no horses, we've got no cart. None of us can teleport.
There is one more option if you need to get out of here quickly. But it is very dangerous. But it is literally the fastest way you can get off of this mountain. Looks at you, Quirin. Your friend was smart to use it. If you use it now, I don't know where it will take you. But I will assure you I will put it back where I left it the first time.
You put it there.
Yes. Some things shouldn't be dabbled with by mortals. Keeping it protected kept them away. Looks up the mountain towards the Blodkrigga. However, I didn't expect someone to so bravely vanish its guardian out of sight.
That brings back the one problem with this. Going to that other plane or other existence, I can bring most of everyone back to this plane. But not everyone. Our best option is to go down to the forest.
Yeah.
Who knows? You could get lucky. If it were me, looking at you four, I'd take a chance and roll the dice. But that's just me. Looks over at you, Queer, and goes, let it be known, those at the top of the mountain are not my kin. They're not my people. But they dabble in something that I fear, and I will not let them take that well from me. Choice is yours.
I don't plan on handing it over.
Oh, we can't afford to fight here. You're too hurt, and we have lost someone.
Mo, is it?
Hmm.
If you don't plan on handing it over, then you don't plan on handing it over. All I simply say is that if you choose to use it, you can't take it with you.
I know.
I would be rid of it for you. You wouldn't be leaving a path to wherever you go. If you wish to take it off of my mountain, then so be it. I can't stop you. Well, actually, I could, but I'm not going to.
Do you have any way to send a physical message anywhere?
Potentially. Why?
If we do go, I would humbly request that you find a way to send a message. And I'll pull the letter out of my breastplate. This, along with another letter that I haven't written yet.
You're all very tired, aren't you?
Hmm.
I'm a bit delirious with blood loss.
Splitting headache.
I
Yeah, all right.
Haha! She kind of
mushrooms.
mushrooms.
I just imagine Zaz always just walking with his arms folded, like just not giving a shit about anything.
I just imagine him T-posing constantly.
Asserting dominance.
Standing on the chair, T-posing.
In his trance while T-posing.
Yeah. She kind of looks among you and goes, I could protect you for one night. But there is other things on this mountain that need my help. If you wish to sit, take a rest, mourn your friend, I can facilitate lodgings. Excuse me.
I'm gonna look around the rest of the group and solemnly put my hand in the center of an imaginary circle.
What are you doing?
Gonna walk past the last.
Mo?
No, you never seen this one? You put your
Well-
hand on top of my hand, and then we all like, or we do
we'll
some
take
sort
your
of hand.
help.
Okay, all right.
She's looking around. She goes, so would you like a respite?
Yes, please.
Follow me. And just kind of hops off the rock, and you watch as this this kitsune. You guys know what it is now at this point.
Yes.
I'm going to stop describing it. You guys see it in your head. You watch as the kitsune kind of bounces between the rocks, heading downwards into what appears to be some kind of tectonic crevice. Following it, she's kind of sitting there. She kind of gestures behind her and goes, you see this? You guys don't see anything, by the way. Kitty?
We
Am I
Yes.
supposed to see something?
No, that's the point. And she just kind of takes a few steps back and appears to vanish into the wall. And then her head appears and goes, "Come on in."
I will follow.
I'm a platform 9 3/4 this bitch.
You walk in, and it appears to be a small dome, the same color as the rocks around it. And she looks very proud of herself. She goes, "I didn't learn this one on my own. I read about this one in a book. I believe it's called Leomund's Tiny Hut."
This Lehman fellow is pretty smart.
No idea who he is.
Me neither.
Ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum. She goes, "You can rest here. I'll guard."
How long have they been on your mountain? I'm assuming you're older than I can fathom.
She looks at her tail. She goes, "I get one every 100 years. I'm due for my 4th soon."
But what about them?
You can see her ponder something. She goes, "They weren't here when the Exodus came over. So it's been less than 320 something years."
And when they came here, they brought their wicked magic, their god. They brought that with them. Or
It would appear so. It's interesting, actually. The more I think about it, the more their appearance seems to be a more recent. Yes, no, it was recent. Interesting.
At this point, I take out the brilliant peacock feather pen, I guess, and I take the letter and I unseal it. And I take whatever's, I'm assuming it's paper inside.
Yep.
I take the paper out and I don't open it or read it. But I kind of put it back in my breastplate and I open up the envelope to get parchment, which I don't have.
Right.
So, and I start writing another letter.
Okay.
With my own blood because I don't have any ink.
Mo, you watch as Alastair's trying to prick his finger and write a letter.
No,
hand
it's the fucking spear hole in my abdomen.
Okay.
I hand him ink.
Okay. He watches, he's doing this, you're like, "Man, just take it." Like,
yeah. So that's what I'll be doing before I
okay.
pass out.
You can shoot me a message who that's intended for.
Yep.
If you need to. Okay.
Okay.
You're intentionally leaving that blank. So, is there anything you guys would like to do before you take your rest?
Since I only need 4 hours, can I wake up
Yes.
ahead of everyone else?
Yes, of course.
Cool. Is anyone else doing
So if-
anything?
Is anyone doing anything before you guys rest?
Nope.
Just writing a letter.
Not right
Okay.
now.
Didn't have a
So
second.
everyone go ahead, take your long rest. Zaz, yours is half as long, so you have 4 hours now.
Cool.
Kitsune notices you stir. Hasn't left the hut.
Mhm.
Okay. Early riser.
Something I have to do first.
Okay.
If at all possible, I'd like this to stay quiet for my compatriots.
Okay. Are you staying in the hut? You are free to leave.
I'm gonna like kind of go around the corner from the entrance if I can find a little spot that's out of eye shot.
Okay. Yeah. You're able to do so.
Cool. And I'm bringing my chair with me.
Okay.
And it's passenger.
Right.
Zerkish.
Yes. Yes, who has been traveling with you the whole time, this corpse. Or, sorry, undead. Yeah.
Now I'm going to do a spell that I've never done yet, and I want to, and I'm looking forward to this.
Oh, is this what I think it is?
Yep. Hike up your panties, boys. It's reincarnate.
Oh, my.
Turkish wants to be revived.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, fuck. All right. Oh, I almost. Okay, one sec. Let me read this. There's a dead humanoid or piece of dead humanoid?
Yep.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can took his finger.
So that's good to know. Magic fashions a new body for the creature to have recycling causes the creature's race to change. DM rolls a D100, consults the following table in turn form. Okay. Reincarnating creature recalls its former life experiences, it retains its capabilities had its original form, except exchanges its new race for a new one, and changes its racial ratings accordingly. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's some powerful magic.
Okay. So I have to roll a D100.
Yes, please.
Son of a bitch. Oh, that's funny.
What is he?
Hold on, I can see
Oh.
the chart. What did you get?
A 2.
What is he? What is he? What is he?
Okay, just to be clear here, it forms a new adult body. It doesn't destroy the other one. It doesn't change him.
Oh
Yep.
my god!
So, as you do this, Zaz, you grab onto Zerkish's hand, and in your other hand, you feel something begin to form. A mushroom. Like a very strange, bulbous, almost like a, oh, what are they called? A puffball. And as it reaches about the size of a palm, fingers sprout out of it, and you watch as a new arm grows. And as this humanoid form takes shape, you watch as the fingers grow strong and taloned, as copper scales begin climbing over the new body, as Turkish Thatcher is reincarnated as a copper dragonborn.
Fuck yeah.
While it's happening, I'm kind of seeing the fingers sprout out of the puffball, and I'm just like, ew.
Ew.
Not on my
This is
mushroom.
much cooler in my head.
As you watch as Zerkish goes, "Ugh," and deanimates as the body opens its eyes, and Turkish, that's you, John.
Yep.
The last thing you remember is being slammed on the ground into silly putty, and now you're standing in the mountains in a hut with a white fox holding Zaz's hand, and your skin feels weird.
Why is
Hi.
everything different? Why do I sound different? What the? Whoa.
What is your name?
Turkish?
What is your new name? Who
I'm
do you want to be?
sorry, what?
Who do you want to be?
I have no idea what's happening right now.
All right, formerly you're Turkish. You're this person we found. You have some cool guns, which I'm deeply confused by, but that's not the point right now.
Okay,
The-
okay, I'm following you.
Is that you are now alive from not being alive. I have some of your stuff. You can have it back. But I have some plans for you.
Wait. You have some of my stuff?
Yeah,
You have my note.
yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
Eh. I mean, it doesn't get in my way. So I mean, if you want to go for it, do your thing.
Just to interject, is this a note that should be shared with the DM?
Yes, I forgot about that. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, I'm going.
I sent it to him as text. I forgot to send it to you. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just going. What fucking note? Okay,
They're
That's
making
fine.
plans about telling the DM.
No,
Yeah, no,
that's literally the only thing that I told him. And what
Okay.
was on the note. That was it.
okay, all right. We'll cover that. Sorry to break the role play, but carry on. Sorry.
Yes. So you don't care about the note. You brought me back and changed, like, starting to feel the scales. Everything.
Oh yeah, you're gonna go through some changes. Believe me.
Okay, important question from the DM, and I
Hi.
suppose that does this Dragonborn have a tail?
Hmm.
1 sec. Let's see here.
That's the DM. Go ahead.
That depends. I'm of the. Okay, so you have. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to stir the pot. First off, just so everyone's aware, there is huge contention whether or not Dragonborns have tails or not. In the PHB, Dragonborns do not have tails. So I'm going to say no. However, for all of those people out in Twitchland, if you want your Dragonborn to have a tail, fucking do it. I don't give a shit. I don't care what Crawford says. I definitely don't care what Merle says. If you want a tail, you got a tail. But Turkish does not have a tail.
Okay.
Carry on.
Here's my soapbox.
Yep.
So yeah, this is fine. I have kind of a thing going on that you could definitely be a part of, which should aid both of us quite nicely.
Wait. Okay. You brought me back.
Yeah,
You gave me a new body. You say that I
Yeah.
can be literally anybody I want.
you got it.
And I get to complete my list.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck. Yeah, fuck yeah. What do you need, buddy?
I need to know what I'm going to call you, and I'm going to send you to a few friends. You're going to get in contact with them and be really close to them fairly quickly.
All right, I'll think of a name, but where exactly am I? I fell through a bunch of mountains and I have no idea where I am.
Yep. We're kind of like just west of Walden.
Oh,
Some kind of rocks or something.
wait,
I-
Walden, is that, where is that place? Dragontail?
Yeah.
I'm in oh my god, what the fuck? Alright, fuck it. Yep, I'm good. Let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna pass over some of the stuff like guns, like those revolvers.
Oh god, my fingers can barely even fit in these things now.
Yeah, you'll adjust. Believe me, you're gonna have to get used to some things. I don't know if there's really a like hair growing in places conversation to have with Dragonborn, but I'm not willing to have it.
I'm gonna look down underneath my pants. Do I have pants?
Yeah, you do.
Uh,
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna look at
Okay.
my pants and like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna say for the sake of this, because it's Zaz, he gave you like a simple like cut off short, just like a modesty pant.
Yep.
Yeah. For the sake of not having to roll for dragon dick.
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna say,
Some ripped Hulk pants.
Yeah.
Obviously taken off of a corpse.
DM, where did I leave my knolls?
In your other pocket?
If I recall, you told them to head to Dragontail for some daggers and shit.
Yep. Okay. So, friend, for the time being, just that's what I'm going to call you. You're going to head to Dragontail. You're going to stay on the outskirts. Eventually, you should come into contact with a assortment of gnolls. Tell them Zaz sent you, and hang about them. I'll send word from there.
I can't even comprehend this right now. This is amazing. All right. Yeah, totally on board. Totally okay with this. Name, you can call me Talmak Grahir.
Tom.
Good enough.
Yep. You guys are idiots. All right.
All right.
Alright.
Wait. We're in the middle of the mountains.
I can give you a little. I'll send you a little list of like the stuff I'll send you away with, just on Zaz's possessions. I'll send it to you later.
Yep.
But the big important thing is obviously going to be like the revolvers, some just adventuring shit that I happen to have.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. One question. It's nighttime in the mountains.
Yep.
Where am I gonna go?
From here, head east till you hit Walden, and then from there you can make it yourself. People are surprisingly friendly in this area.
Really? Oh, that's
Hit
gonna
and
make
miss,
things
for the most part.
so much easier.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Perfect.
All right.
Thanks for the new life.
Yeah.
Can't wait to work for you. This is gonna be great.
All right. Make good things, Tom. Make smart choices.
Later, Zaz.
Later.
You take off.
So this whole thing took about an hour to do.
Yeah.
Can I go back and sleep?
If you want. Yeah.
I do, because that took up my only 5th level spell slot.
I see. Okay. I'll say that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll say that everyone kind of sleeps in and stuff. But Zaz, an important note. As you come back to Liamon's tiny hut, which is, guarded by this kitsune, the kitsune is kind of looking at you with its head tilted. Its eyes kind of narrow and go, "You are crafty."
I'm gonna kind of just like nod as I smile and go off to the side and kind of curl up.
All right. So sorry, I was reading something there. All right, so you guys sleep in. It was a rough day. It's hard waking up and you look around, do a quick body count, and yeah, you're one short. It's rough, but you can all have your long rest again. Zaz, you wake up a little bit later. Kitsune looks at you and goes, "Okay. So have you discussed the plan?"
No, that's probably what we should do now. What's on everyone's mind? Where do we go to next? I vote that we, as the kitsune said, roll the dice.
You want to disappear through a random spot?
No,
I've
I
already
don't.
tested fate once already.
I think he means the dangerous way.
No, I definitely meant what Quirin said, but
To roll the dice, yeah.
I don't. I know that Zane wanted or needed or was ushered to go to Walden.
That was due to Latimer's interjection. If we want to heal or help with what Zane wanted, we would have to go back to Redwater and tell his family.
I wrote a letter to Mr. Senadius. And I tried my best. So I suppose that's taken care of. If you'd like to do another way, Quirin, I think you're leading this party.
Testing Fit once got me locked up in chains. I can't remember what happened where you guys were.
This is intentionally in story time, by the way.
Yeah.
I know. Sorry, just do it. Do it, you fuckers. Do it. I fucking dare you. I fucking dare you. Sorry, carry on.
Way to take the wind out of my emotional sails. Ah.
It's complicated, Claren. That was quite a place. And
I remember getting out and attacking. I have no idea what was going on.
they
The kitsune actually at this point, Mo kind of brushes up against you and looks up and does the tail thing again.
maybe now is not the best time.
Okay, but with the conversation as well, if we go, I can bring all of us back, except for Zaz. Because if we are from a different plane of existence, we can return back to this one, but Zaz is not from here. And I would send him back to where he is from.
Everyone except Quirin, make an intelligence check.
Oh, I'm real good at these.
Just intelligence?
Everyone
Just
but-
intelligence. This is an idea from Call of Cthulhu. This is an idea roll.
Okay.
14.
Yep, that's on character.
Nat 20!
Shit. Okay. Zaz.
Hi.
Ravnica is not another plane of existence. It is another reality. It is a mirror of the prime material plane. Ravnica is not a plane of existence. Ravnica is something else entirely.
Okay.
So what Quirin's saying, that he'd banish you back to Ravnica if he uses banishment, is possibly not true.
Okay.
Nat 20. Rough. I was going to be coy about it, but with a nat 20, I have to be fucking straight up.
Yeah.
Like,
I guess we all just kind of sit in silence for a moment,
Yeah.
stare at the ground.
I'm gonna slowly take out the sheet and just keep it in like the folded little pad that I've got and put it out in front of me.
Okay. Kitsune kind of looks at it and goes, you know, if it's getting back that you're worried about, there is anchors between each plane. You could find one of those instead.
But we don't even know where he went. We didn't have time to pop our head through and check the local sites.
But at the same time, you can get away from them. And just to be very clear, they are coming. You will have to move soon. You are far enough ahead. They took a day, but they are coming.
Can I see if he's telling the truth?
Make an insight check.
Insight on a kitsune. Rough.
And fuck.
You know, you probably could if it was a person with a face and twitches. This is a fox.
Yep.
Speaking telepathically to you.
Yeah.
So, what does everyone think? I have a
I
dice
vote
microphone.
I vote the portal.
I say no to the portal.
It's too risky. As much as I would like to, we don't we can't take it with us. So
It would go back with the kitsune.
yeah,
It
but what
would
I'm
be
saying
better
is,
hidden next time.
even if we get to wherever it is and, we're able to get some time and find someplace safe, we have no idea what sort of resources will be on that plane to return us.
The returning is no problem. That I can do for most of us, and if there's anchor, yes. But you just said time, correct?
Yeah.
If we go to another plane, what if it is like when we went to the Shadowfell, and we are
Yeah.
gone for months? Days, weeks, years. It is no way of knowing.
Things are already bad enough here as
Where
it
does
is.
Therazdoon live?
Sorry, what?
Where does Therazdoon live?
I don't know, but the gods sealed him away behind a bunch of chains, I believe.
Like on this plane or in like?
Probably somewhere very far away that we cannot get to. I don't know.
We saw a tapestry. We know that
Oh.
his jailer is Bane.
I'll pull out the tapestry and lay it out in front of us.
The kitsune kind of looks at it, points to the Bahamut Torog section, and goes, "He's a problem."
Torog?
They're all problems.
I don't believe so because this one has been really good to us so far.
No.
Plenty of Bahamut.
There was something I was thinking of. When I was in chains. I need a pen.
I'll hand him the. No, Peacock.
I'm just.
I'll
just-
hand him a piece of parchment and a
Okay.
quill and the ink that I, assuming they took back from Alaster.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go to the one with Therazdoon and Bane.
Okay.
And I'm gonna point at Alaster. Alaster, your cult said they were of Bane, yes?
Yes.
They have not done anything that covers Bane's edicts. At all. Everything they have
No.
done, even your chains, yes, have been closer to Therazdoon. And we just came in contact with the cult of Therazdoon.
Yes, that's what's on the chains. Yes,
So
yes.
I'm gonna circle Therazdoon.
Okay.
And then, what were the other ones?
What were the other ones?
The other, like,
There is-
pairings.
The other pairings are Bahamut and Torog, and Asmodeus and Tiamat.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to the other one where the kitsune pointed to, and circle the problem. And then I'm gonna go down.
Torog.
Yeah, Torog. Then I'm gonna go down to Asmodeus. And Zane. Zane had the link to that. He did not have to follow it, he did not have to do anything, but there was still a link that was everything to do with the cult trying to get a hold of it. I'm gonna circle Asmodeus.
Just so you're aware, Asmodeus is the jailer.
Oh, sorry, the other one.
Tiamat.
Yeah.
We found something. We found a note, and Zane read it before he left. At some point, Quirin Aldred was in these mountains. He contacted Eliak and his tribe to ask for safe passage, saying that they were. I can't remember the
Essentially, he was saying that they have a common. Sorry, I'm not going to pull it up right this second because I have to dig for it because I'm a dum-dum. They have a common friend, a friend in common. They have a friend in common, and ask that he pass safely through the mountains without their interference.
We never questioned him. We just thought that he was that was so long ago.
That's the thing. Everything we have is connected. Everything we have done, searched for, or come into contact with has been from other planes, other existences, everything coming over to here.
Yeah. Well, assuming that Aldred was a worshipper of Lolth, it's possible that all of these, it's all connected.
The chains are going to be broken.
Now, DM,
Yes.
when Iliok said that thing and killed somebody in order to assumingly give Malvain a body, was Quirin the only one that would have heard that?
Yes.
Okay. There's...
However, I would say, with how smart Mo is, the fact that Malvain appeared and no other Goliath batted an eye is telling.
We ran out of there, and they tried to get us, but Quirin, they could have killed us. They could have killed us 100 times over. Yeah, they played at it, and then we've got Malvain. We know from experience that the only time he appears is with dead bodies. And the direction he came, we didn't kill anybody. I don't know if you remember, Quirin, but they didn't bat an eye. Oberefser from the... no. I'm player speaking. Forgive me.
Yep.
Oh, it sucks when you know too much. We don't know what the flock's probably involved too.
Everyone is involved that we have come across. All of the secret organizations, all the fucking people that have killed and murdered and had some sort of religious iconography. All of them are connected, even the ones that have destroyed my tribe.
I'm gonna look at Alaster and Zaz, because he said who...
What?
He said he sold out your people to Grimshar. He said he contacted him.
I was there, that there was nothing of that. My head hurt. Ugh.
Mo, you look over in the Kitsune, does not look happy with you.
Ugh. I was right. Why did that... Ugh.
Kitsune looks at you, Quirin, and goes, Quirin.
Uh,
I'm not sure what happened, but I did see Iliok cast a spell on you. He may have let a slip of the tongue and somehow modified your memory.
is there a way to bring it back?
Not that I'm aware of. Looks around the other three. Did Iliok say that and then cast a spell?
We didn't have enough time. It's possible.
I do remember that.
They forced us to walk out against our will.
The Kitsune's ears perk up. Wings.
We don't have time. Fuck. You either run now or we jump in.
Let's jump in.
Fuck.
We'll figure it out as we go. It's the best way.
But we could lose. Best case, we end up in some nice plane of existence, and the time streams are in the same flow.
I really
Worst
don't
case scenario, we end up in some place like Pandemonium.
Multiple wings.
I'm gonna
Multiple wing.
flip it over.
Okay.
Multiple.
If
Are
the
you
gods are
spreading it out?
concerned, it doesn't matter what plane. We
Wait.
can get back if we need to.
I'm gonna take a look outside.
You make a perception check.
$26, not 20.
Oh, you motherfuckers. You motherfuckers. Okay. It's sticking your head outside the hut, Quirin, is kind of a shocking experience because it is daylight now, and it's like kind of going from like a controlled light to all of a sudden very bright. You blink your eyes, like oh, and you look off in the distance, and you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 large flapping shapes off in the distance. And Quirin, with a nat 20, the one in the center that appears to be leading the pack, there's some kind of very bright reflection coming off of it. As if it has a rider in very bright armor.
Gonna go back inside.
We don't have time to run, do we?
There's nothing I can say. Wait, would I have heard about his armor?
No.
I'm gonna fold up the paper. Fold up the fabric.
Okay.
Let's run.
What?
I'm gonna fucking just start going.
Okay. We'll get to that in a second. Laster, you're panicking. Kitsune
I'm-
looks at you, looks at the letters, goes, I'll do what I can.
Thank you.
Takes them in her mouth. Is the Well of Many Worlds open?
Nope.
Okay. What's going on?
Heading out the hut.
Heading out the hut. Okay. Corin grabs all the stuff and starts to go.
I'm
gonna
right
follow
behind
him.
him.
Yep.
Okay. All right. You guys are running.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Putting in the
Going
left
down
foot
the-
or the right foot.
Left foot, right foot.
I assume the dangerous path.
Trying to get down to the woods as fast as possible while still, like, trying to stay underneath rock ledges.
I need stealth checks from all of you.
Ugh.
Ooh, and that one. 3.
14.
Mine's supposed to be +4, so
Okay, so we'll make that 23.
sorry.
10.
Guys. As you're trying to go, you realize that the dangerous path has no cover. As you look, it is just free slope into the forest. And you look back, and those 7 flying shapes getting real close.
We don't have time for this.
I have no idea what that is. But the kitsune, I don't know either. Either we run, we disappear, or everything disappears.
I promise I'll protect you.
You don't even know where we're going. None of us do.
Has that stopped me before?
There is a man in very shiny armor up there, and I do not want to deal with that or whatever is on the other side of this portal.
I'm gonna stop in my tracks.
What? Why are you stopping?
I say we wait.
You just said that we had no option, we couldn't run.
No, I need to see this person now.
Fuck sakes.
Oh, you guys are low on options here. You're fucking slowly eating them up, guys.
Can we tell what they're riding?
No, but my egg timer here says you guys have 3 real-world minutes to make a decision.
Okay.
Let's just run.
Yep, I'm fucking going.
Run.
I'll wait like a second and turn. Can I take a look at what it is?
Make a perception check.
Thank you. Oh boy. 17.
17. How far away is it? Yeah. Yeah. They appear to have, each one has a large purple orb in front.
Okay, I'm specifically looking for a shiny breastplate.
17, and how far away they are? Not really. It was in that 20 that gave that away.
Fuck.
Yeah, sorry.
All right.
Fuck it. No stealth, just running.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll just continue on behind the rest of the group here.
They're on the
Okay.
horses, right?
What's that?
They're flying.
Oh, they're flying?
Yeah,
They're flying at you.
on Goliath
Okay.
hunters.
Okay, so the flying speed of a Goliath Hunter is 80 feet.
You're full booking it at 60.
Full booking it at 60. Okay.
Well, I guess it depends on how far back they were to begin with.
Well, if math has taught me anything,
Yep.
that 80
If you
is
have
bigger than 60.
Devil's Advocates moving at 60 feet around, and you have
Wait,
7 Goliath Hunters moving at 80 feet per round.
terrain
At what
question.
point? Yes.
How steep is this slope down this mountain?
Pretty steep. Enough that
So-
you're not steep enough that you're not going to lose your balance if you're running, but you can still run.
Okay, I was gonna say like, could I like?
yeah, you're still able
Could
to
I
run.
like slide? Could I like shield slide down it? No. Okay.
You calm down,
Could
Legolas.
certainly try. Be ashamed, like trying to think of. Yeah, like I don't know if you had something that formed ice or something, you could probably make a fucking bobsled. But
How many more?
yeah, that's my little idea for you. But other than that, even that would be very risky. Just letting you know, that would be some
Yeah.
serious dex saving rules, very serious rules, like very high DC, trying to survive and dodge.
I don't have enough charges for some of those, anyways.
Okay, so you guys are running.
Actually,
Yep.
Yeah.
actually, I need to see how many charges I got.
Yeah, roll your charges. So, at this point, I need you all to make con saving throws.
6!
No, you're
Oh, that's
you're
plus
10.
close to me.
10. Okay.
How much do we add?
4.
Plus 4.
Actually, I'm going to re-roll it. It's my pocket watch.
Is-
Nat 20. 24.
Jesus Christ.
22.
Okay, and then Zaz, a 14.
14.
Okay, Zaz, you're going down, and you kind of look back and you see Quirin's behind you. You're like, okay, at least I'm not as bad as that guy. And you look, and Quirin is like ahead of you. Suddenly, you're like, what in the fuck? Just
Up those legs.
and Devil's Advocates. As you run down the mountain with 7 Goliath Hunters, possibly being ridden by something very awful, we'll find out where you end up next week. So that's going to end our session. With them running for their tiny little patooties. So, as always, if you stuck with it throughout the night, thank you very much. We love you. We appreciate you. We'll be here next week, hopefully, and as always, bon nuit.
Bon nuit.
Ennui.